Hello, I'm Alan Gold. I am a Senior Investment Director within the Patria Global Private Market Solutions team, and I am also the lead portfolio manager of Patria Private Equity Trust. So Patria Private Equity Trust, or PPET for short, has been around for over 2 decades. It's listed in 2001 and it was previously known as Aberdeen Private Equity Opportunities and also Standard Life Private Equity. It provides diversified access to a portfolio of private companies alongside some of the leading private equity managers in Europe principally, but also North America as well. In PPET, we look to build a diversified portfolio. We do that by partnering with a small group of what we consider to be leading private equity managers. So that's the first thing. We're very selective and conviction-based in terms of who we partner with. But then we're really focusing in on the European mid-market. So firstly, why Europe? Well, we like Europe. Firstly, our track record's built in Europe. That's the core of our track record. But importantly, it's in a heterogeneous market. So there's different languages, cultures, regulation, legislation. It's very difficult to conquer Europe in its entirety without having boots on the ground in each of the relevant countries. But mid-market is important as well. There are established businesses, they're profitable, growing, and importantly, cash generative businesses. But there are also businesses where there's still opportunity to grow even further. When it comes to manager qualities from an investment strategy point of view, they don't all look the same, but the important thing is that we know these managers well. So the majority of our core manager relationships we've held for over 10 years. In PPET, we invest both in private equity funds, but also directly into private companies. I see PPET as a sleep well at night private equity portfolio. So we have over 700 underlying companies, and they're well balanced by sector, they're well balanced by geography, well balanced by manager, but also maturity. Money tends to flow into private equity at the wrong time, at the height of the market, and immediately flow out at the bottom of the market. So it's important to stay invested in private equity over the long term. For me, the attraction of private equity is the governance model, the majority ownership, that ability for the owner of the business to sit on the board and influence things. Now, these private equity managers, certainly the ones we invest with, are real sector experts and real value creators. And having their ability then to make decisions at the company level, to support management, or if things aren't going right, frankly, change up management in a much more decisive way than what we see in public markets. I think that's a major attraction. The manager of PPET charges a flat fee, 95 bps per annum on net assets. Doesn't charge a performance fee on top. So that's, I don't know if it's unique within private equity, but certainly it's rare in private equity to see that. So it basically means when performance is good, that is flowing through to the underlying shareholders. I believe the reasons for investing in Patria Private Equity Trusts are that it's proven, it's been around since 2001. And over that time, it's delivered strong performance. NAV total return annualized of 15% over the last 10 years, and consistent growth as well. It's grown every year since 2010. It's a conviction-based approach. It's partnering with some of the best private equity managers, but also providing that diversification, that sleep well at night portfolio underneath. But also I'd say the dividend is obviously a key feature here, but it's also more straightforward from a cost point of view as well with the flat management fee.